two more lights over there.
Stories of wreckers, explosions and a deadly phantom heralding death await the team as we travel to Carmarthenshire.
What's that? Hello?
And this week I brought the team to a very scary place indeed. Sea ghosts and phantom killers are said to roam around this whole area. Welcome to Most Haunted and Pembury Woods.
Human activity has been evident in Pembury Forest since at least 400 BC, when a fort was established here. The coastline was prone to shipwrecks, and taking advantage of this, the wreckers would use lanterns to lure boats onto the rocks, slaughtering survivors and making away with the cargo. Known locally as men of little hatchets, after the tools of their unpleasant trade, which incorporated a claw design for ripping open cargo and dispatching unwanted witnesses. There are many claims of sightings of strange lights, said to be ghostly wreckers still plying their devilish work, enticing ships to destruction on the treacherous shores. From the 19th century, gunpowder and dynamite was produced in the forest. By the dawn of the First World War, a large ordnance factory was built to increase production of munitions. As World War II approached, it became the Royal Ordnance Factory and saw massive expansion. Close by was an RAF airfield where Spitfires flew many sorties during the years of war. Not surprisingly, there were many crashes as badly damaged craft tried to make it home. It is said that the ghost of an airman haunts the forest, carrying a terrible curse, as anyone witnessing this vision is said to die within the week of the sighting. The forest still bears the scars of its martial past, with old rail lines and several concrete bunkers still visible amongst the dunes and the trees. With such a varied history and such convincing local rumour, the Most Haunted team felt an obligation to investigate.
If facing phantoms wasn't enough, we have to face the elements, as our HQ for this investigation are these tents. So will it be the cold or the fear that gets to us first? We have 24 hours to find out. Obviously this is the beach, but unfortunately we're not here for fun. We're here because this is an incredibly haunted area. Numerous ghost ships have been spotted along this coastline, thought to be the wrecks of ships lured by villagers into rocks for plundering. Nobody knows exactly how many ships were sent to Davy Jones' locker in this way, but one is seen more than others. A large galleon with torn sails glowing luminescent green, manned by a crew of dead sailors, is said to be silently drifting along into the night. People in period clothing have been seen coming out of the sea, on shore and walking on water at dusk. They're thought to be spirits of drowned passengers. They've also been seen on the dunes along with their killers, hatchet men, locals who caused shipwrecks in order to steal cargo. A ghostly mist suddenly covers the shoreline for no reason and recedes just as fast, and phantoms of the wreckers, still trying to lure ships ashore, haunt the forest. And here we are in the middle of it, where ghosts are said to roam in abundance. As scores of wreckers have been seen carrying lanterns and hatchets floating through the trees, but no one has been brave enough to approach them. Ghosts of workers that died during an explosion at a factory on this site are seen wandering in this area, and at least one airman that died during World War II has been seen around the forest. He's identifiable from his distinctive boots. But this is one phantom we definitely don't want to see, for everybody that has seen him has died within a week. These strange bunkers dotted around the forest would have once housed many trains while they were loaded with explosives. Although abandoned long ago, the sounds of trains are still reported and the smell of oil fills the empty rooms for no apparent reason. The figure of a man thought to be a former worker is seen walking around this area. He's been reported many times working on non-existent engines and is thought to be the cause of the poltergeist activity in this area.
What stories had historian Leslie Smith learnt of this unusual place?
Now, we're told romantically that wreckers are people who set lights to cause these accidents. As a historian, I have to say to you, there's not much evidence that it happened widely. But what I have to say to you is, people did come and scavenge those beaches, and they scavenged the living and the dead. Some of the victims of these shipwrecks were fairly famous in their own right. One we think of with great sympathy and distress is Madeleine Coquin, who was in fact Josephine, as in Napoleon's, niece, only 12 years of age. She was found with a finger cut off, where the ring had been removed from her finger. They couldn't even let her body lie in peace. She was buried quite near here. There is a concentration of life and death here, and greed and passion. And when we move around these woods, onto the beaches, and deep in the bunkers that represents the wars and the power struggle of the British Empire, we might also find the spirits of those that linger, and some of them will have very guilty consciences, and by God, some of them deserve it.
This was going to be a particularly unusual investigation, in that we would be spending an entire night outside at the mercy of the wild coastal weather, besides whatever else we might encounter. I asked parapsychologist Dr. Kieran O'Keefe how we should prepare ourselves for the coming vigils.
This is a location that I just can't wait to investigate. For you, what do you think is going to be the most interesting part of the investigation? Because we've got the beach, the forest, and we've also got the bunkers.
For me, in terms of setting up experiments, doing baselines, the bunker is the place to focus on, just because it's easier to control that particular environment. With the beach and with the forest, you can't control it in any way. So even though they're interesting in their own right, it'd be very difficult to set up any sort of experiments.
What about a lot of the local people saying that they're seeing apparitions of the ghosts of sailors and passengers of shipwrecked boats? They see them floating, almost walking on the water. What do you think to that? Do you think it's just lots of people making stories up?
It's very difficult. Normally I rely on environmental explanations as a possibility. So EMF, infrasound. We can't really rely on that in this sort of environment. However, there is a local law, you know, almost like a law, LORE. Mm-hmm. This local legend about all of the wrecks that have happened in this particular area, and the sailors and the scavengers, all of that. It is part of local knowledge, so there is already a suggestion effect. As for people seeing the actual apparitions, I find that very intriguing, because unless somebody's fallen asleep on the beach, unless they're making it up, just for the sake of a story, it's very difficult to find an alternative explanation for what's going on.
Fantastic.
The team have invited guest medium Barry John to join our strange and extraordinary investigation, and we begin with an initial lit walk around in the woods, attempting to orientate ourselves to our odd surroundings. Just how safe would we be as we step deeper into the unknown, with who knew what was lurking out of human sight? Only the continuing hours could reveal those secrets.
What's that?
The Most Haunted team are investigating Pembury Woods, a vast area of beach and woodland on the Carmarthenshire coast, said to have a history of paranormal activity stretching back into the very beginnings of time. Joined by guest medium Barry John, we are taking our first uncertain steps into the unknown, in an investigation which will see us spending the entire night outside at the mercy of the elements.
Right, this is certainly different, isn't it?
It is, yeah, and I'll tell you what I'm aware of, Yvette, as soon as we start walking in, I'm aware of this really heavy, I know we've got the buses in here, but I'm aware of this really heavy diesel smell, as though somebody would have actually committed some sort of suicide in this place with some sort of asphyxiation or something over the face.
Any name with this gentleman that killed himself?
Not at the moment, no.
Time period when it would have happened?
I'm going to say late 30s, 1938-ish sort of period, something like that. It's, I want to say recent, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
I'd have to talk to you the name of Johnson connecting as I'm talking now, as he starts working a little bit. And I don't know whether I'm picking him up or somebody else further up, but I'm aware of the different ages in this place of people wanting to connect and call through.
Right.
Because as I turn around now and look, if I wanted to look back into the room, I want to store like bullets or ammunition against the wall at this moment in time in here. Okay, but then as I do that, I'm also aware of I'm struggling to hear my own voice. There would have been a lot of noise in this place at one time as well. So I'm aware that whatever took place would have been some sort of undercover operation, something very private was done in here.
You ready to go to the next place?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, come on then, let's go. Right, have you ever investigated haunted woods before?
Never. This is a first, and I tell you, I'm getting scared already.
Are you really?
I am.
Well, that's a good sign for us, isn't it?
Well, when a medium gets scared.
Yeah, exactly. Why are you scared? Tell us.
I don't do the dark. That's my secret.
Right, okay. Well, that's not good to us,
But
is
it
it?
fascinates me, and I love this. I love it now that it's starting to pick up. I'm aware of the darkness closing in and this mist taking place that really does add to this haunted feel, which is wonderful round here, because I'm already aware of a few things that I want to start picking up on.
Right, well, come on then.
I want to say I'm aware of this presence of a young girl walking up and down somewhere here at the moment behind us. I get the name of Catherine connected with these woods somewhere. But it's this haunting feeling I get from this very much of as though whatever happened to her has kept her here.
What's she dressed in? What time period does she come from?
All I'm aware of as I'm looking at her energy at the moment and trying to pick up on her is that I want to put a dress on. There's no overcoat, there's no warm clothes. It literally is a summer sort of clothing that she's wearing at the moment. And I want to say some sort of like pinafore, something like that fits at the moment.
When would she have died?
I want to say the 1950s, 60s sort of period.
So really recent.
I'm talking around, yeah.
Are we talking a natural death here, or are we talking a murder?
I don't want to say murder, but I don't feel as though it was a natural death. As though there was something else involved with it. So it wasn't a suicide that I'm picking up on with her, but there was something involved with her death, is what I'm aware of.
I'm trying to think what it wouldn't be if it was murder.
Yeah.
Very strange.
So I know that there was another party. I know that there's something else involved with it.
Almost an accidental death, maybe?
I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what feeling I'm picking up from her at the moment as she's talking to me.
Yeah. Let's walk a little bit further on. And so you've got this little girl. Did you say her name was Catherine?
I've got the name of Catherine connected somewhere around her. Yeah.
Okay.
The name of Catherine connected somewhere.
What else are you seeing or sensing in these woods?
Well, I'm aware again, I know when we was in the bunker I was picking up ammunition, and again I've got factory noise, a lot of noise, as though I want to start shouting to you because you won't hear me.
Oh, right, okay.
And I'm also aware that as though there would have been another entrance in and out of whatever was here at some point, because I want to come from the water and come up to this point, okay?
Yeah.
As though there would have been, I don't know, a ship there or something getting ready to take something away and also bring something at the same time.
Right, okay.
Okay. I can't get over this haunting feeling, what I'm getting. It's this blackness that I pick up, and it's... The only way I can say it is it's like a black animal. It's
a
like
black animal? Well, that doesn't sound very nice to me. I think we should move on to the next place. Oh, God. A black animal?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'll tell you where it was stood.
It was stood?
It was stood next to this tree here.
A black animal stood next to a tree?
Like a bear or like a four-legged creature?
No, it was on its hind legs.
What?
It's on its hind legs somewhere here, and I can't remember where we were stood up there, but it was against one of these trees.
But a bear-type creature,
It's a big,
as opposed to like a panther or a dog?
No, it's on, I want to say on hind legs. Or it's on two legs,
Are you talking
not
about
on
an
four
energy? Are you
legs.
talking about a proper animal?
Come on. It's an energy of whatever was there. It's an energy of whatever's following us around this place.
Okay,
is
so
what I'm aware
it's
of
going to be
here.
following us tonight then?
Yeah.
Great, let's move on, come on. Ooh, that doesn't make me feel happy.
Don't make me feel happy when I saw it.
Right, well, I have never investigated a beach, have you?
No, I'm very spooked by this.
Are you really? How are you feeling?
I'm fine, but yeah, it's a first for me as well, investigating a beach. Very unusual.
Very, very exciting. You're spooked. Why are you spooked?
Because it's very calming, and yet I want to be very mischievous all of a sudden with it. It's as though I'm aware of... I don't know how to say this. I suppose the only way to say it is like, I want to say smugglers coming to collect things.
Right,
Is what I'm
okay.
picking up on instantly. But it's a lovely feeling. And it's a very, as I said earlier, very calming effect what you get here, and probably with the water and everything. And I'm aware that I'm picking up different things and different levels of energy at the same time.
Yeah.
And that's probably to do with the sort of like the age gap that we're picking up on here at the moment. But for some reason, I want to talk to you about like a medieval coin. Somebody's putting a medieval coin in my hand as I'm talking to you, as though it would have been found on the beach, something like this, as though there was a shipwreck with some sort of treasure off there,
Okay.
or something connected with. I won't say stolen treasure because that's what's being put into my mind at the moment. Stolen treasure.
Okay.
Stolen treasure.
Medieval coins.
Yeah, I'm going back with this, so I know I'm going back into the medievalish period. But then as I do that, I want to come all the way, up to date near enough again, and start talking about this ammunition issue again, because that's coming in very, very strong. And I'm aware that I've got the noise of horses travelling up and down the beach for some reason, the footsteps coming into action at the moment. I don't feel afraid here. I think it's just fascinating the age that I'm picking up, because I'm picking up so many different ages, and I think it'd be nice later on when we do a vigil to see if we can home in on a specific area.
Many people have seen things on this particular beach. I want you to see if you can tell me things that would have been seen here.
See, I'm aware of a presence of a gentleman, as though he's walking up that way up to the other end of the beach.
Yeah.
So I'm aware of this gentleman at the moment. He's wearing a full uniform, as he makes me aware of, and he also had the belt round his waist with the bullets in.
So what time
bullets in
period?
gun.
First World War, Second World War?
I'm going to say the First World War, as I'm trying to connect. A surname-wise, for some reason I'm either getting William or Williams, and I don't know whether that's the Christian or the surname, what I'm picking up at the moment, but I'm getting the name of William or Williams connected. But I know it's a gentleman from the First World War. He's got the tin hat on as he's talking to me. It's not a cap as such, okay? He's putting something over my shoulder as though I was carrying something, and I want to say like rope or something, but it's like a big sort of reel of rope.
How did he die, do you know?
Something to do with connected with the water. Possibly drowning, but something to do with either being dragged underneath or something to do with his ship being sank.
Right, okay. Right, Leslie, I'm very keen to know about the information that Barry came up with in the forest and, of course, here.
And with regard to the beast, the creature, I'm very interested in that, because there were wrecks here, a considerable number of them on this coast, and it wasn't uncommon for these ships to carry exotic beasts. Dancing bears were particularly popular. Now, if some of this cargo came in and amongst it was a bear or something like that, it might well head off that way, and that wasn't going to be interfered with by the locals. They wouldn't try and harness it. So it might be something as interesting as that, but not evidence of it.
Okay.
Now, according to the records I've got, and I've looked quite extensively at this, we're getting 15th and 16th century coins. And for those, just to remind people, 15th century, of course, means people from the 1400s, which is a definitely medieval period. So it might well have those coming in. We've got wrecks, it said, in the First World War as well. This man may well have been salvaging with rope, getting things in, bobbing about in cases. Quite a lot of secret work went on here, training people, and also again winter armaments. Again, delivery to this area might have been related to what goes on in the bunkers.
Brilliant. Let's move on. Kate?
Great.
The team are very excited with the discovery of the coins, which Leslie confirms are medieval in origin. Barry John's sensing of a beast gives us an unwelcome feeling of dread, but still we decide it's time to switch to night vision and continue our search for the supernatural in the dark.
See more lights over there.
Calm down.
Hey! Whoa! What's that? Hello?
All always the first to break off from the main group, Carl and Stuart volunteer to hold a vigil in one of the spooky bunkers sunk in the windswept dunes close to the beach. Meanwhile, Leslie and Kath hold vigil with me at our makeshift campsite in the woods.
Does anyone here please show yourself? It's supposed to be a ghost of a workman scene.
Seriously?
Yeah, there's a lot of poltergeist activity in here as well. They think it's him. It's all
Right,
working
well,
on
I didn't
machinery.
know that, so that actually gives it another angle now, doesn't it?
There's a bit, doesn't it? There's an alleyway down the bottom here.
There is. Here we go. Just shine your torch down there so we can just see. Were these used in the war? Is that what
Second World War, I think.
Right.
They used to put explosives on trains and stuff, fill trains up with explosives.
Ah. What's down there? Goes away, that, doesn't it?
You go down and...
Yeah.
We're inside the tent.
Shall we stay in?
Oh no, we've got to go out and have a bit of a wander, haven't we? Everybody else has gone off on vigils and left us here.
It feels safe in here, doesn't it? And it doesn't feel very safe out there.
It doesn't. I feel great in here.
What is that noise?
Shh, can you hear it?
Noise?
Did you hear that then? I heard a...
Oh, get off.
No, I did. I did. I did hear it. I heard like a bear. No, there won't be bloody bears in this wood.
What is it then? What? It's not like a crowd, but movement.
Don't forget, there's going to be loads of animals.
It's not... It's a bit spooky.
That's my stomach. That was my stomach. Is there anybody here? Any spirit people? If there are any astral beings...
What's the matter? What's the matter?
There's something behind.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing behind you, Kath.
Is there not? Are you sure? No, I just heard the movement of the back of the tent.
It's very, very dark. You okay? Shit. This is scary shit, this is.
Hello, is anyone here? Mind your footing. Right.
Yeah. The corridor we're walking down now is just full of rubble, bricks, plaster, all that kind of stuff. We don't know why it's here, but we just... Hang on, Carl. Get back.
There's no one else in here with us, is there?
No.
We're definitely sure.
Mate, honestly, 100% sure there's nothing else down here with us.
Not through these bits, they're all sealed off. Hello? Do you work? Let's come here. You're right.
Yeah. Who was that?
Was that you?
No, Carl, that wasn't me.
You're definitely sure that
I'm positive, mate, that was not me. That wasn't me. I don't know, there's another room in there, but that's sealed off. Hey! Whoa! Carl! Whoa. What's happened? Whoa!
Carl and Stuart are finding that the bunker appears to be alive with poltergeist activity, whilst Leslie, Kath and myself have confronted our fears and set off into the woods. What will befall us all over the coming hours? The Most Haunted team are investigating Pembury Woods on the Carmarthenshire coast. We are literally without physical protection as we hold vigil under the night sky, completely open to the elements. Carl and Stuart are still within the confines of the bunker, close to the beach, whilst Leslie, Kath and I await the terrors abroad in the woods. Will we retain our nerves and complete this strangest of investigations?
Give me the torch. What's happened, Carl? Do you want me to go and grab your vet? What's going on? Mate, I didn't see anything, but I heard a big bang. You alright? Hang on a sec, let's put this torch down a sec, mate. Hang on, mate. Let me just get rid of this thing here.
Something hit me, Mike.
Oh. Come on. Okay. Right. Just grab this camera a minute. Let's grab this. Where did that hit you, that? Hey?
Right, let's start.
Let's have a look. Yeah, you've got a load of marks on your jacket there. Okay. Whoa!
Stu!
Alright, it's okay, it's okay.
What the going on? What are you doing?
I don't, mate, let's go.
Didn't the torch go?
The torch is there, mate. Let's just get the out, it's there.
Where?
There, I've got the camera on it. Yeah, I've got it. Let's talk about it outside. Let's go.
We're here by this. There's footsteps around.
Oh, get off. Get off.
No, listen. Can you not? No, I can't hear anything. Hang on. Don't be going without me.
I'm not going anywhere without you.
Well, I'm lagging behind here.
Calm. Keep everything calm. We're safe. We're in the middle of woods. We're all right. Haunted
We're
woods.
in a bit of haunted woods. Fantastic.
All right, Les. There's a dead end this way. Keep going that way. Okay. Follow that way.
What if we get lost?
We won't get lost. Are you all right? There's lights, aren't there?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there are lights.
I can't see shit.
What if we go up that way? What's through there? They're all new trees.
What is that? What is that there?
Animal, calm down, calm.
Well, he's got big feet.
I screamed, I'm sorry. Did you see that light then?
There's a lantern.
There's a lantern light thing.
Let's follow it.
Come on.
Oh,
Come on.
let's follow
These
it.
big footsteps round us.
There's not footsteps round us.
Leslie,
It's just animals
Are
and
there
foxes.
Foxes with boots on. Yeah.
No, I'm
got
serious.
mountains.
Look, come on. Let's go this way towards where the lantern was. There's the lantern again. Come on, follow it. Right, follow Leslie now.
hey, I'm left behind.
Is that you? You just touched me, didn't you?
No, I didn't touch
Yeah,
you.
you bloody
I did not touch
you.
you.
Did touch me.
They're going to start rowing because I bet they're here.
Who's here?
Just now.
There's the lantern again. Behind you there, Leslie.
Look, I'm not doing this. This is really... No, this is...
I'm not going in.
Right, through towards the trees.
Right.
If there's anybody here, any spirit people, then come and show yourself. Throw something. Come on, it's a beautiful night.
Listen.
What?
I can hear voices.
Oh, there, listen. I can hear voices. Is there anybody here, any spirit people? If you are, walk towards us. Let's hear your feet. Throw something.
Yvette, we've gone too far from the camp. I don't know where we are.
Too far.
I think it's a good idea to get
I don't think I know my way back.
Did you see? And I tell you what. Calm down. Ow, 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 ow. Jesus, what's the matter?
Did you hear that?
No.
screaming and I'm off.
What's the matter?
I can hear it. Ooh, it's like a man's voice. Is there anybody there? Can you make a sound?
The men with little hatchets are here. Come forward and show yourself. Show us as it was as you made your way through the woods down.
See? Over that way.
Where?
Over that way, wasn't they? Oh, there's a light.
Yeah, but
Oh, is the light gone?
you know, they say that they get down really low and skim, you know, the ground, crouch down, because they
Really?
really shouldn't be doing this.
Really?
Carl decides that the poltergeist activity within the bunker confirms that this is an area of spiritual unrest, and with little else to prove, he and Stuart move to rejoin the group. Definitely shaken by our experiences within the woods, Leslie, Kath and I seek out the remaining members of the team, and we all come together to hold our strangest séance ever. Open to the elements on the beach, which runs parallel to Pembury Woods, we attempt to make direct contact with its ghostly inhabitants.
It's lifting up this side.
Oh my! Wow! Whoa! Oh my! That was the weirdest thing. It was like something went bang, 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 but underneath us.
Shall I tell you?
Like, bang, 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 bang.
This board has lifted up.
No.
Yeah,
It has
I think
definitely
it
Right,
lifted
come
up.
on, keep going.
Where's
Good
the French
thinking.
connections?
Oh,
French.
Connections with France.
there is a connection with somebody on this beach.
Right.
I wonder if you're going to get this person. Do you got a
'cause
man or a woman?
I get a mail, but I wanted to...
Hey. Oh, goodbye.
Come on.
Bonjour, monsieur. Parlez avec nous.
Est-ce qu'il y a quelqu'un ici? Pouvez-vous parler avec nous?
S'il vous
Oh,
plaît.
it's tapping. It's moving. It's tapping. Keep going, Kieran. Oh.
It's lifting, it's lifting.
Right, ask it to lift.
Pouvez-vous
Lightly. Put your hands lightly.
mettre la table?
Shaking.
Feel that?
Monsieur, merci pour ça.
Oh, it's lifting.
Yes.
Go
Come
on.
on.
Pouvez-vous faire plus?
Come on.
Faites plus, s'il vous plaît. Faites plus.
Is it my imagination or does it look like a mist is rolling in?
Yeah, there's a mist
Yeah,
coming
there
in.
is.
Well, it might be real, but this is the mist that is seen on this beach.
The séance has proved to be a spectacular success, from the noises we all heard emanating from underneath the sand to our contact with what would seem to be the ghost of a French shipwreck victim. Once again, Carl and Stuart put caution to the wind, deciding to hold lone vigils. Carl remains on the beach while Stuart plunges into the trees. The rest of the team return to the bunker area.
Right, the sea's right behind me. You can't see it on the infrared, I don't think. It's too far away. But what we have got is these dunes. There's the light of the moon hitting the sea. Over there, you've got the sea. Shipwrecked sailors are supposed to be here, so. And wreckers. Hello? Is anyone here? Is that light? Hello? I'm sure I've just seen a light. I'm sure I have.
Basically, I'm seeing lights over the way. I don't know if the mini camera's going to pick it up or not because it seems to be too far. I don't know what it is. Some of the shots I'm going to be giving you now are going to be on the floor. What the f was that? Help, 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 help. Can you hear that? Sounds like a wolf. Hello? Is anyone there? Is that you making that noise? What the f was that? What the hell is that? There's a light or something. It can't be traffic because there's no cars around here.
If there's anybody here, I'm calling out to any spirit
people that might be in this place, if you can hear my voice, come towards us. Let yourself be known. Did you hear that? What did you hear? Like a...
No, I heard like a creaking, but that's just, you know, us moving slightly without stepping.
Let's go walk on the bus. Yeah. Get on the buses. Oh,
Are we trying downstairs first, or...?
you can try it downstairs.
Our investigation of Pembrey Woods is certainly giving us all chills to remember, and not just because we're holding the investigation in the open at the mercy of the weather. With so much having already happened, what could possibly occur that we are not fully prepared for as the investigation moves to its inevitable culmination?
See more lights over there.
Ah! What's that? Hello? Something's just ran past me.
The strange and very different Most Haunted investigation of Pembrey Woods is about to reach its climax in the early hours of what has been a long and terrifying night. Carl is alone on the beach where we raise the ghost of a drowned Frenchman. Stuart is also on his own deep in the lonely woods, whilst the rest of the team are grouped in the bunker area. What more could possibly remain within the psychic realm to taunt us in the final hours of our vigils?
Hello? Hello? Shit, someone's just... Is that anyone? I've got to see who that is. Hello? Hello? There's no one there. I've definitely just seen somebody. Right, I've got to get down here.
If there's anybody here with me now, in the middle of this forest, could you please show me a sign? We're going to see more lights over there.
Ah! Who's that? Oh! Who's that? Who's that over there?
Come on, you bastard. Focus up, focus up, focus up, focus up.
Come on, getting the surname of Edwards now as we've come on here and sat down.
Edwards, a man?
Yeah, it's a miss, and he's saying it's Mr. Edwards.
Mr. Edwards, are you here, sweetheart? Mr. Edwards? If you're here, please rock the bus violently. Use your energy if you can. Oh, is that you?
No, I haven't moved.
Did you hear it? Yeah, I did. Can you copy me, Mr. Edwards? If indeed there is a Mr. Edwards here or any other spirit, can you copy me? Can you bang for us?
I heard that.
Okay. Can you copy me?
Come on, if anybody's there, then step forward.
Let's go upstairs. Whoa, was that what was that? Yeah.
Oh, right.
There's a light. There's a light over there. I can't see it on the camera. Hey! Right, I need to get out.
Hello? Ah! 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 Something's there!
What we want is, don't we want everybody to just be sat still. What the brilliant bit is if the bus stopped rocking from side to side. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Are there any spirit people here now? Come towards us. Come towards us now. Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
Yeah.
Moving.
Feel it rocking.
Can you move this bus even violently, please? We invite you up to the top half of this bus. Come and talk to us. Use all the energy that you can. Move the bus. Make a noise. Show yourself if you can.
It's moving, can you hear it?
I can't hear it, but I can
You
feel
can
it.
feel it? No, I'm just hearing this do.
It's doing it as if it's to a beat, isn't it?
Yeah.
What the hell's that?
Is there anything down there? Roger?
No,
It's not us.
It sounds like it's from downstairs, doesn't it?
Listen, can you hear that crying?
Is your name Mr. Edwards? If it is, please rock the pool. You feel that, Kieran?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Oh,
That's
my
how
word.
unmistakable that is. Quick. Help!
Wonder how Beach is getting on. He's on the beach on his own now.
I'm sure I've just seen a light. I'm sure I have. Hello? Oh, hello? Shit, someone's just... Is that anyone? I've got to see who that is. Hello? Hello? There's no one there. I've definitely just seen somebody. Hello? Oh, hello? Shit, someone's just... Is that anyone? I've got to see who that is. I've got to get down here. Oh shit. I should be running away, not going towards it. Hello? Is anyone there? Is anyone here? I'm sure I saw something. I'm sure I saw a figure then. Oh shit. What's that? Hello? Something just ran past me. Something's just ran past me. Something just ran past me. I've had enough. What's that? Hello? Something just ran past me. Something's just ran past me. Something definitely ran past me, and I'm sure it did. And it ran up this way, and I'm following it because this is where I need to go. That's it. I've had enough. I need to get somebody else down here. Oh shit. Oh.
Due to the early hour and openness of the site, our security team carried out a comprehensive sweep of the woods and beach area and assured us that we were the only people present. After what had been such an unusual investigation for the Most Haunted team, how will parapsychologist Dr. Kieran O'Keefe attempt to explain the many strange phenomena that we witnessed and felt?
During the investigation, they conducted a Ouija board on the beach. A beach Ouija, if you will. The first time ever it had been done in an investigation. During this particular Ouija, it was unique because there were no legs on the table and it was laying flat on the sand. You can see each member of the team with their hands laid flat on the Ouija board. They came up with interesting information about the spirits, and also the table appeared to move as if of its own accord.
Walk towards.
Shaking.
What?
It's
And
getting
it's flat
shaky.
on the ground.
Come on. Come forward.
We can't discount the possibility, however, because people were resting their hands on the table and in a kneeling position, that even mere weight displacement could have caused the table to move.
Just ask some questions.
Carl did report seeing a figure when he conducted a vigil on the beach. Now, he swears blind that he saw the figure, but actually having reviewed the tape, it's very difficult to make out a figure. It's inconclusive at best.
Hello? Oh, hello? Shit, someone's just... Is that anyone? I've got to see who that is.
All in all, the investigation at Pembury Woods was very exciting, and the team had a great time investigating this location.
The Most Haunted team were all extremely affected by what we had experienced at Pembury Woods. Was it the strange sensation of being outside under the starlit sky in very disorientating surroundings? Or had we once again come into contact with something that no one can truly give explanation for? It's up to you to decide. Until next time, sleep tight.
Oh, glad I'm safely inside.